Right, hello everybody. Obviously you can see in the background there I've got my computer on. I'm doing a re-upload of Belisama Retreat for Veterans Part 1. I'm having to edit it, due to a few problems with the video that I put up, just for security reasons and that. I think I put a message on Part 2 saying why I had took it down, so I'm just busy re-uploading it now. It's just a few clips missing from it, and that's it. So if any of you haven't watched it, please watch it. Seeing as there's a big thing going on about men's mental health at the minute on YouTube, Belisama is a place where people can go that's got mental health. It's not just for men, it's not just for well, it's called Belisama's Retreat for Veterans, down in Preston. But I think Paul's went up. He's opened it up to anybody really that wants to go down. I'll put a link on the bottom of this, on the bottom of the description, and anyway, to his page. And then anybody that's interested in going down, if you want to go down, he's quite happy for people to go down. You can put some money in the tin, or you can do a bit of work. But it's a beautiful place. It's open all year round. Beautiful river. It's got lots of edibles down there, lots of mushrooms. It's got a nice big river. I think I've just said that, with fishing. It's not a mega deep one. You can go kayaking and that in it. He's got a little dinghy boat there as well. You can use that. He's got a toilet system set up. Well, you'll see if you watch the video. Alright, so it's just a re-upload. So thanks for watching. See you later. Right, let's turn you around. Right, as you can see, down the bottom is where we are. Not that blue thing, we're right the way down. It's a good couple of 100 metres down, like, but there's some steps in. Apparently some firemen had this land beforehand and they were using it to do different things. It's all quite hilly, but there is some flat areas. Betty's just running around all hour like she normally does. But it's a case of, I've just come down here with my massive burden on my back. It weighs a ton and all, and it was hard going. Like, I'm not looking forward to the journey back up with it on my back. So I'll probably do it in a couple of steps, but I tell you what though, having spikes on your feet makes it much easier, because I couldn't walk properly. I had my shoes on. But I'll get the next flat bit and then I'll bring you back on, because I'm all over the place here. Loads of mushrooms around. I don't know what they are, because I'm not very good at them things. But as you can see, it's quite bangy again. They put a bit of a handrail in there. It looks like they started making a teepee as well. Really good. Loads of bits of stuff here to do, loads of weaving and all that. Like, it's just getting it up and down. He's on about putting a fence in at the front, just to give it a bit of a shelter from the river and that. So I think the main task tomorrow for me will be getting up here and trying to get some sort of stepping put in. Giving them a hand doing that. As you can see, look how muddy it is, man. This is when I went on my arse once. Sorry, on my backside. In the winter this will be atrocious, this. And there's some more steps here, look. Obviously they put logs in to make steps. He needs something solid put on top of them instead of having just the mud. A bit of a framework here to get you going around the corner. And that's the camp down the bottom. So he's got a loo, big wood store. His fire pit's nice, like. I like his fire pit. Right. These spikes are that good, they're going into the wood on the floor. But anyway, this is it. As you can see, it is a steep climb down, like, and it's going to be a nightmare on the way back. Right, I'll bring us back when I get to the bottom. Right, hello everybody. This is my view from my little pitch. And that lush. Lovely river that. Nice and big. Plenty of canoeing and going in there. He's got canoes. I'm next to where they're going to start doing a charcoal pit, so I've just gone for the basic lean-to. I'm glad I brought my big thick ground sheet because it's quite cloudy down here, but obviously it's been pouring down with rain. But it's not a hotel we've come to a woods, and it's absolutely brilliant. There's a little stream in here with some water. I'll take you in, so you can hear it. There you go, look at fresh water. Happy days there. Got a little thing coming down. So excuse me camera action because it's a bit of a tight squeeze like, but you can get in there. And one of the lads is out fishing, trying to catch with some fish for what tea they need. You're not having much luck though.
Got a dog.
You got a what?
Got a dog.
You got a duck, look. Oh, he's quack, hasn't he?
Quackers, real quackers on there.
Betty, come way up on the edge, because if you got in there, I'm not jumping after you. Well, I will like, but it's lush, isn't it? So, he's got full fishing rights on here, like. It's absolutely brilliant. Come down here with the canoe, lads. Be happy days, like. And the other side there is all private fishing rights from some of the clubs. Is there anything you want to tell a little bit about your area? This is. Do you want to introduce yourself?
I'm Paul. Yeah, I've got a belisama's retreat going for the veterans, and yeah, the fishing's good here. Not so much today. We haven't had only had a couple of nibbles, but yeah, there's kayaks down here, some little inflatable dinghy as well to go paddling out on the river. Yeah, it's a
happy days.
Good place to be fisher jumping today. So hopefully.
Yeah. Right, you know,
they're not jumping onto my hook though.
No, not yet.
We might be hungry for tea.
Well, me and Betty have got steaks, like, so
yeah.
we'll be alright, like. I always have steaks. I think she's looking eager to get in that water though. On your pet.
It's a pity the wild garlic's gone, because steak wrapped up in the wild garlic leaves is absolutely stunning.
Aye, it'd be mint, wouldn't it?
Yeah. All the bulbs are around if you chuck garlic in.
Aye. Yeah, it's a nice place. I just noticed the teepee up the top end as well there before.
Yeah. I've just been given a big canvas tent. And I'm thinking it might be a 12 by 12.
Just wrap
tent.
that round.
Yeah, because they haven't given me the poles or the angles to build it. So I'm thinking,
well, then happy days.
if it is, I'll just do the canvas
use it for that.
Yeah.
Me and the wife were down in Yorkshire way at the beginning of the week, and we were walking through Leyburn, it's called, the place. And we're walking through there next towards the Castleway, and we'll come across some 3 or 4 teepees that look like they hadn't been used for ages.
Right.
And they were proper teepees as well, like.
Yeah.
Really, really good.
I built the frame for that last year by myself, and then I was just waiting to see if I can find a canvas, or I was going to fill it with the rest of the ash trees, so it's ash all the way around. Yeah. Then wattle and daub it, then put some grass sods on top of it, but infuse the grass with saffron seeds. Aye. So then when it grows, it'll just be a huge cone of saffron.
That'd be nice, that, like, wouldn't it?
Nice. Yeah. It'd be nice to come down through the woods and just see a big, huge orange triangle. You know what I mean? So yeah. And then I'll get the scouts in to come and pick all the saffron off. Yeah.
Happy days, mate.
Right. Saffron used to grow wild in this country, and we used to have it all over the place. But
see, I'm not good at all this stuff, like the plants and trees, and
now
I'm not into it at all. Like, I just like to come out and camp and cook food and have a couple of beers and enjoy it.
We used to grow it all over the country, and now we don't. But we now pay through the nose for it from Spain and stuff like that. But yeah, you can go with it.
Aye.
So yeah, I'm hoping to have a huge saffron coat.
I've been having a quick look around. Like, I'll have a good look when we're doing some graft tomorrow and that. Like, but I think it's got a lot of potential here. Like, definitely a lot of potential.
Beehives up at the top.
Beehives.
Where I've been coppicing.
All right, up there.
I've been chucking down some bee friendly and butterfly friendly seeds. So I'm hoping, and that's in preparation for when I get the beehives up. Yeah. So I've got some more coppicing to do, then get the beehives in, so I can then produce honey from it as well. I'm going to have a do at growing wasabi on the banks.
Oh, right, aye.
Because it's this similar, because they grow on Japanese mountainside.
Yeah.
It's a similar type of thing.
Aye. So it's definitely a mountain, like.
So I'm going to give it a go. Going that. And mushrooms is what I started off growing. Yeah. Shiitakes and morels and things like that. But I stopped doing that because the bloody reindeer or the badger kept, or the deer, the badger kept eating it. Yeah. So
how is the badgers nearby-ish? Like,
yeah, they're just behind the back of the camp. I'll tell you later.
Yeah.
But yeah, that willow washed down a couple of years ago.
Right.
Took root into the banking. I trimmed that back last year, that's come back threefold this year.
Really?
So all that stuff there is...
Well, you can harvest that.
Well, that's what I do. If you notice along the bankings, you'll see just the odd little willow sticking up, and that stuff I planted this year. That's taken, some hasn't. About 8 out of 10 will take, you know, with a willow. Right. But I'm using that to rebond the banking, so the water doesn't wash it away, because a lot of these trees, as I said, are dead standing. Yeah. So once these go, I then put the willow in, and that'll replace them. There's some big trees in here, mind. Yeah, that chainsaw's going to be busy. There's some belter ones as well. Yeah. Look at these ones in the distance. Look, that one there, in the middle. That one is huge and as straight as a die and all that. That's the problem with it, because all the branches are at the top. That reflects its root ball. Yeah. So that's telling you that's got a really small root ball for a really big long tree. So if that catches wind, it's gonna. That's coming down. You know. Right, so we're off to the main area now. All right. Oh. It's just like Camp Bob. It's a work in progress. Constantly working on it. They are. This is that the wood storage area in here. They've got tons. Oh, got all different types of wood in there. That's all drying out quite nicely.
What you need to do is another word of advice. Like when you know is check onto the site, see how much it is, buy the cheapest one.
Yeah, there's that fire area here. Look at.
Then you'll be able to keep all your number and all that. Yeah.
Kitchen table.
So that's another way of doing it. My daughter's.
And this is. Oh, Tony.
Aye.
And sorry, you know what I'm like with names. Ingrid and Tony. And that one's Paul. Right. And this is that fire area. It's mint. Have I got my thing on there? Oh no.
It's on a steady burn at the moment.
And Betty's just going around saying hello to everybody, seeing what she can get off them. Aye, so it's not a bad area. And what's this bit up here? Is that where one of you sleep?
That's Paul's sort of like kit area.
Kit area and that. Aye.
He sleeps there when he doesn't hammock out.
Aye.
And hopefully in a few days it won't be there.
Aye.
Get the cabin built.
Get the cabin built.
Yeah.
And they've got a water burner up here, which is a canny idea. Like get it out the little thing, and then put it on there. It's got a little tap on the bottom, I think. So. There you go. And it's just constantly on the go, so that's sterilising the water all the time. Oh, I've got some wood here. It is a bit slippy here. Like I borrowed 22, strange 22. We'll call him Stranger. Stranger danger.
Beware of the stranger.
Well, I lent his spikes, didn't I?
Yeah.
For the gun up that.
Yeah, the crampons.
Gun up there. I tell you what a difference.
Yeah.
I'll be pinching them off them tomorrow. Sunday, I mean. Not even tomorrow when I'm working on the bank. But this is beautiful, this. Now it is, it's nice and warm as well. I'm down to t-shirt. But just look at them views. Tell you the truth, like, I wish I had a setup over here now. That's a much better view. Well, next time I come down I'll set up here. Oh, absolutely beautiful. I'm going to come and do some work in a minute.
Oh yes.
I'm going to chop some wood.
It's about time as well.
Oh no, I'm going to earn me keep. That's Tony what I'm like. I'm a good grafter, me mate. And this is the loo. Oh, they've got a boat here and everything as well. Got a little dinghy. And that's the loo in there. I don't know where the entrance is. It must be at the canvas part. Let's have a look. I'm just going to turn you up a second and put my light on. Let's have a look. Right. Oh, I see what it's like now. Where's the entrance? How do you get in? It's a mystery. Oh, they've got it on a pole. That's a good idea. Oh, aye, happy days. It's cut out of a tabletop. Got the sawdust. It's a bit mucky in there, like. Some toilet rolls in there as well, which is naughty. But I would have a back to back, me. I'd have another one there with a frame in the back of it. But you can't smell it out. Happy days. I like that idea with the door, like. It's on a stick. Yeah, that's sound that. And then obviously someone's set up down the bottom there. That's a nice little area to set up in. I'll just go and have a quick look. Obviously I'm going to do a little bit of wood prep and that for tonight. We're going to discuss what's going to be the plan of action for tomorrow. I'll get the lads to let us know what the score is. And I think this might be, is this Tony's or the lad that was doing the fishing? I don't know. That's a nice spot, that like. Couple of dodgy bits on them trees up there, like. But I think that's Tony's ideas. I can see, I recognise these lines. Oh yeah, happy days. There's a few little areas where you could make nice platforms, but look at the trees, man. Trees are huge. Tony's got a tree leaning over towards us where he's sleeping, like. I'll tell him about that and that one. He's picked a dodgy area to keep, like. But these are huge trees. They're dead. I've never seen trees this tall for a long time. The size of that one, man. It's got to be about 150 foot. And I tell you what, they're straight as dies now. Some of them, well, most of them are actually. But aye, happy days. Right then, I'm going to go back over here, do some work. Any years different now. This is one of my new tops that I've got. I've had designed, and then some new colours as well. It's a bit like a parrot top in it, really, but you know. So, aye, it's going to be cracking here, like. Get some steps done tomorrow and that, bits and pieces, and then see how it goes. So, catch us in a while. Alright, see you later.
Interesting bedding in there, it's scrap tomorrow, isn't it?
Yeah. Was it where you said you had a handle with it?
Yeah. Jonathan, I think.
Jonathan, that was it.
Yeah. You've got an interesting thing for night lights that you've got.
Yeah, well, it's a stove, but
yeah, you get one of them.
that's it, exactly like that.
Yeah.
Hold down the centre.
Yeah.
It's making Tony's supper for the night.
Yeah.
Not really.
Go in and put little blocks on top for your pan. I thought I might do a few of them and it could maybe act as a light or something in that, I don't know.
And your Swedish torches.
Yeah.
Do that, did you? What? Swedish torch. So you get your log, right?
Hey, it's lovely down here, like, isn't it?
Oh, the crossing in it.
I've got them swans when they were going that way.
Aye. That's lush. I tell you what.
I'm not 100% out on how it works.
Well, me and Tony are at the retreat and we're at the fire. Everybody's gone home for the night. It's just me and him. So I've got some pasta on the go and I'm just burning my grill off, and then I'm going to put a couple of steaks on. But he's going to have a steak, aren't you, pet? Yeah.
I've got big soup.
What you got? Big soup?
Big soup and bacon. I'm going to put it all together.
Soup and bacon, we aye.
Just easy cooked night tonight, I think.
Aye.
Easy cooked
Same
night
for
tonight.
me. I've never even brought any pans because I just brought me what do you call it? What do you call them again? Trangia. Trangia set. Oh, and the next time I come here, I'll be bringing even less stuff. Less stuff, aye. Because it's an absolute nightmare getting up and doing that hill. But aye. We've got our little lanterns on the go. We'll probably spread them out a little bit later on, like, because we're just busy sorting my admin areas out. So I've got that pasta there, and I've got a ribeye steak each for me and Betty. So it's getting spoilt in eat. She's already had burger. She's had a bit of sausage. She's had a portion of chicken. Yeah, but she's doing lots of running around. In just 2 seconds I'll pause and I'll put my light on. Ribeye steaks, it's not that cold but it's raining, but we've got some Bella tree coverage here, like you can't even feel the rain, can you, Tone?
Not really.
So,
The odd little drip off the leaf now and again, but...
Look at that, man. Tony's even looking after me pasta for us.
Can't help it, interfering.
Looks like soup itself, doesn't it?
Oh yeah, that'll be alright.
We aye. I'll have that first and let the let them coals die down a little bit, and I'll put the steaks on. But aye, it's nice here, like, nice and quiet. Need noise pollution from anywhere else, roads or anything. Absolutely brilliant.
House down there, but that's it. That's about
Aye, that's it. Oh, aye, that's it. Aye, that's the only thing you can see. The little house down the bottom. Yeah, happy days. Table all set. They've left with loads of stuff and all, haven't they? Oh, Tony's brought his little power box doing. I've left mine in the car. So I've got my little power pack with us. Is that bottle he's on about? Oh, you brought your own bottles?
Yeah, I've got a bottle of Adnam Broadside.
Adnam Broadside, eh?
6.3.
Oh, lovely.
Got a bit of,
I've just got me Kronenberg. So I had Stella last week, Kronenberg this week. It's my two favourite ones. Oh. Yeah, it's a very nice place, this. My only downfall on it is the hill up there. But
downfall as in on your backside.
Aye, the downside of it, aye. But the river is beautiful, like. It's massive and all. A lot bigger than I thought. Oh, I can see 3 swans coming down the river.
Yeah.
Just in front of that light.
Oh, I've got it, yeah.
Aye, they went up there before. Must be doing a circuit. Right, I'm going to crack on with me food, people, everyone, and I'll bring us back later on. Right, well, I've got one of my steaks done. I've got some bits there cut for Betty. I've got my other one on, and then my pasta will be done by the time that one's done. Like, it's just on a slow boil. And then I'll just sit and eat that, and that'll keep us nice and warm. I bet you're going to have half of that other steak, can't you? Yeah. But the rain's starting to get a bit heavier. Can't really see out there, like. Oh, I'm not have my lights on either. Aye, it is on. But anyway, it's not very bright.
And we just come up with this as well, Jimmy. This idea.
Aye. Tony's put his lamp on top of the white chopping board, and it actually gives off a lot more light. So happy days. But we'll get the food finished cooking, and then we'll get the fire built up a little tiny little bit, but not massive. We didn't really need it. You can see Tony's still sat in shorts and that. I've got my woolly hat on. I've got my jacket on, my hoodie on. Betty's got her jacket on, keeping her dry and warm, isn't it, pet? But I think she wants some of that steak. I think Tony's picked the best seat, like. No, actually it's you're getting the same amount as me. But it's not going to kill with a little bit of rain. Look at Betty pet. Yeah. We'll see if this is cool. Well, that's cool enough. There you go, look. Yeah, good girl. I'll give you another bit. Yeah. Good girl. One more bit and then I'm going to sit and eat some of mine. Yeah. Good lass. Right then, I'll bring this back later on. Tony's looking after me food, look. He's a good lad, you know. Yeah. When you go camping, everybody needs a Tony. Right. See you in a bit. Right, hello everybody. It's only 10, where it's time to call it a day. I'm tired. I've been up since about 5 o'clock this morning. I've had 4 cans sitting around the fire talking to Tony all night. It's never stopped raining. It's pouring down. It's quite muddy down here as well. So everything's soaking. I haven't brought a bivvy bag with us. I'm devastated. I wish I had of now. The bottom of me, what do you call it? Me cover is soaking. I'm clarty as hell. I don't know if you can see that, I'm just hiding the camera around all over the place, yeah, like. But other than that, happy days. I'm out, you know. It's an adventure, isn't it? So I've only got 2 nights. It's not hardship, is it? Sleeping under a tarp in the pouring down rain. Huh? Anyway, it's been a kind night. Betty's knackered, bless her. She's never had any sleep all day. She normally goes for a canny snooze during the day, like. She's been up and about. I'm just hoping this rain starts to ease off, because tomorrow it's going to be canny hard. Sorry, I'm just trying to take my boots off and I'm tighten is. It's going to be canny hard for doing all the stairs and all that up that bank, because it's going to be muddy as hell. So it was quite muddy the day when we got here, and it had only been raining a little bit really. I'm sitting on mud and all sorts, so my DOS bag is going to be minging by the end of this weekend. But you know how it is, to be honest, I'm not bothered, because it's only a bit of kit and it can get washed. I'm going to bring you in a little bit. Oh, scary. That looked like something gone down the side of your face there, but there's no there. Hi, Betty's. I'm going to take you off my camera stand a second, and I'm going to get onto my pit properly because my feet are getting wet. Betty's got me softy jacket as per normal, and I've got a dog bed here for her. So, and she's got a jacket on as well underneath. So I'll just give you, there she is there, and she's got a jacket on. Bless her. Hopefully she'll be warm enough. Betty, I hope she is. I might hide my other jacket on top of her as well. So, but I'm scruffy. It's really muddy here, like really muddy. But and it's wet. But what the hell there? As you can see, but still living the dream. Right, enough of this silliness. Yeah, I'm all set here, ready for the morrow. I've got my trangy and all that, so as soon as I wake up I just need to lean over. I don't need to get out of my bed. Just lean over. I've got water here. I've brought 4 litres of water down from up my car as well. Even though they've got the water system over there, I just want water. Like, I know that it's decent water for drinking. If I need to wash anything, I'll wash it all down there, because I'll just use their water. We'll not be putting a fire on first thing in the morning, like. I'll just be sitting chilling here in my bed, keeping warm, getting some breakfast down my neck, getting a brew down, 1 or 2 brews down my neck, get Betty some food. I'm the same as normal. It looks like a shanty town. You know what I mean? I've got kit scattered all over the place. I've got stuff all underneath there. I've got a chainsaw that Tony brought down for the lad. He was going to take it home and carry it up the bank and then bring it back in the morning. I says, yeah, just give it to me. I'll stash it while my gear. So, because that bank is a nightmare, like. Really is. So, they're on about putting like some sort of pulley system on, so you can get your bags up and down easy, like a windy, like wheel wind thing. So I hope to do get that for the next time I come down, because I definitely will be coming back. Like, it would be nice to do a winter camp here, because it's so quiet. And I would like to get to see the badgers as well. I was going to set this camera up and just leave it running, but to be honest, I'm glad I didn't, because it's poured down and this camera isn't waterproof. So, right, I'm starting to get into waffle mode. I'll see you in the morning. So, happy days. It's good night from him. It's good night from me. See you later. Right, well, that's it. I'm all tucked up in bed. I've took my jacket and all off. I've still got my hoodie on. I'll probably end up taking this off halfway through the night because I normally end up making dead warm. But for the time being, I'm just going to leave it on. It's mighty fine weather. Nah, it's alright. It's only a bit of wet, but it's going to be cloudy tomorrow. So I think I'll be putting the Gore-Tex bottoms on just for when I'm working on that bank, putting steps and that in. Hopefully I can get some graft done tomorrow, like, because I've done notes since I've been here, apart from walking up and doing the hill and looking at different parts of the camp and that. So really nice lads that run the place as well. Happy days. Seen Johnny Wayne people. I think they could do with a bit more hand, like. So hopefully the next time we can get a big work party, massive work party come down. Get a few days down here and give them a hand. It's going for a good cause. It's going for ex-army, like ex-servicemen that's got like mental issues, disabilities, things like that. Hence why we need to get the access area sorted out. Sorry, I just feel like someone's crawling me lug. We need to get the access area sorted out to get in and out. He's on about putting a pulley system up as well to get the bags up and down the hill, which I think would be a good idea. So I'm going to sit and talk about that later on tomorrow night. Obviously the lads that run the place didn't stop the night. They're going home because they've got things to do in the morning, but they will be back and stopping tomorrow night. And then we've got Wayne and his last coming up tomorrow, and Jonathan from the group. So hopefully we'll get some good bits of graft done. Beautiful place, like, absolutely stunning. Never heard any noise whatsoever since I've been here. Any road noise, any note. It's fantastic. So the only thing that's letting us down at the minute is the rain. So this made everything muddy, but that's just part of the parcel, isn't it? You go and wild camping, you don't expect it to be all prim and proper and nice and clean for you, do you? Anyway, right, I'm going into waffle mode. I'm going to get into kip. So catch you all in the morning. Good night. God bless.
Oh, 20 to 6 in the morning. I've just been woken up by an owl, which is making loads of noise. It's never stopped raining all night. It's been pouring down. Oh, it's going to be a muddy day today. I don't think I'm going to get up just yet though. Oh, stay point. I've woke up quite a few times actually. I can't even open my eyes properly. I only put the camera on because I heard the owl. It's bloody buggered off now. Oh, anyway. I think I'm going to go back to sleep. Get myself a drink of water before I do. But before I have my light on, because one of the water bottles is full of tea. I don't want to be drinking that one. No, I've got a metal one with water in. I've got the other one. I've got the tea bottle. See if you get into your sleeping bag properly. Right. I'm just waffling. I'm tired, so I'm going back to sleep. It's 26. I'll probably get up for about 8 o'clock, I think. Oh, a nice kip. owl's buggered off now, an owl. Little bugger. Right, see you in a bit. What a beautiful view to wake up to this morning. Hey, I fell back asleep again. It's now 25 to 8, so it's now time to get up. So I'm just sitting in my scratcher at the minute, looking at this beautiful view. It's now stopped raining all night, like. It's a pity. That means it's going to be a wet day of the day. It's going to be cloudy. But never mind. I need to sort my admin out now. I've got stuff all over the place. I've got 1 can left. I took 5 cans over there and I drank 4. It was a nice pleasant night. I slid a couple of times, bit down over on me mat because I'm on a slight little slope, but I didn't think it was that much of a hassle. Oh, I got a little bit wet on the bottom, so I'll get this little ground sheet dried out today, hopefully somewhere. I'll just hang it over the inside of here, let it air out, and then what I'll do is I'll just drape that over me feet tonight, just in case it rains again. But it's not that wet. That'll dry out that. It's just a little bit damp. It must just be a little bit of dew getting in, or a little bit of rain coming in over. Oh, but Betty seems to keep kicking this jacket off her, so she must have been too warm last night. She's got her jacket on as well, like, and when I put my hand inside of her jacket, it's quite warm inside there, like, in any rate. Oh, bless her. So, every time I woke up, I kept on covering her over. Oh, I wish my bag was a bit closer, because that's where my breakfast is. Can't be bothered to get out of my bed. It's nice and comfy. This mat, this airbed, it's an OEX one that I've showed in previous videos. It's very comfy, but it could do with being a lot wider. It's quite narrow, but it's lovely and comfy, and it's not pushed up all the way. Look. Sometimes when you pump them up too much, it gets a bit too firm, but it's just right. We'll probably need a little bit more air in for tonight. I've just seen some fish jumping in the river. I love that river, like, it's lovely. Beautiful. It's a pity we didn't get access to the other side, because the other side's absolutely amazing as well. But never mind. So, oh, Betty and me. Good morning, everybody. Aye, I wasn't cold at all last night. Obviously, I've still got my hoodie on, like, but it wasn't cold. Nah, even when I come away from the fire, it wasn't cold. Yeah, it was a canny night. I feel like I've got eyes like pea holes in the snow. You see how I deflected that from a swear word to something else? Yeah, I'm getting clever, aren't I? Aye, so I just need to get myself woke up, get myself some food, a hot brew dungers, get washed, and then sort some gear out. I'll tell you what though, I'm glad I've got my waterproof sweaters, my Gore-Tex waterproofs, because then I'll be getting warm the day, because it's going to be muddy and it's going to be damp. But anyway, I'm waffling too much. I need to get myself woke up properly, because He's just looked over to see what the hell is he doing. Right, I'm still shattered. Like, I think I could easily turn over and go back to sleep, but I felt a bit guilty yesterday because I come down and all I did was had a walk around, sat and chatted, got to know the people that run the place. And apparently there's an ex-veteran coming down. He's supposed to be ex-SES. He's coming down. He's staying tonight as well. So that's going to be a buzz. I'm going to be getting put to work with him, doing the stairs. One of the lads that runs here, he just looks after camp, sorting all the firewood out, keeping everybody with brews and things, and doing jobs down on the flat surface, because he's not very good on the hills because of some injuries he got through being in the army. Him and his wife are RMPs. That's the lady that I introduced to you on the camera yesterday, and she never stopped yesterday. She was doing keeping the fire going underneath the water. She was filling that up. She was just plodding on all the time. I was like, yeah, I feel dead guilty. Lovely couple. And the lad that bought the land, he's sound, and his knowledge on mushrooms and everything. When we're walking over to the Badger site, he was just showing us them. He's got this app on his phone, and you just it's got a picture of it's got like a shape of a mushroom on the screen, and you put that up there, the mushrooms, and it comes up and it finds it for you, and it identifies it, and it gives you that much information about it. It can tell you straight away whether you can eat it or not. And he's found a few new mushrooms yesterday when we're walking away, and the edibles. He says there's enough edible mushrooms and different types of plants and that down here, you could live off grid easy. So I don't know about things like that. I really need to learn it. But I tell you what, there's a pheasant's just landed at camp. I thought I heard a pheasant there in the background. I've just seen it land. Oh, pity I didn't have my rifle. I could have shot it. could be dinner. But it's full of activity down here, like swans, geese, ducks, all sorts. The owls, there was loads of owls last night. I could just hear 2 or 3 different owls. Must have been chatting to each other. It's beautiful. I love it down here, mate. Like I said yesterday, though, the only downside to it is the access, which really needs sorted out. I just wish I was sharper longer. But anyway, I've been waffling on too much. I need to get a brew on. No fire for me this morning. I'm just using me fuel burner and me new system. I'll bring you back in anyway when I set that up, and I'll show you what I've brought. It's something that's been in my loft for years, and the wife's never even used it, so it's now mine. Because she does the camping like what I do. So right, waffle more's over. Catch us in a bit.